Like 2 months later, that stock dropped to basically worthless. We had a client, they did an asset sale. So it was a two-person company, did an asset sale. They were a C corporation. They did the asset sale for stock in the acquiring company. Like 2 months later, that stock dropped to basically worthless. And, they reported all this to us after the fact of all of this happening. I don't know if I would have given different advice, but they did miss out on doing so. They ended up with gains because of the sale of the asset at the value that it was, and then ended up with some worthless stock in the meantime. And so one of the things we looked into was whether they could qualify for qualified small business or any other things, but we didn't come up with many options for them. And that could have happened whether, whatever somebody sells for, that it's got a value at one date, and then at a future date, it might have an increased value, and that's a great sale, or, a lesser value and then not so much.
Right. And in those situations, it's kind of nice if we are into the planning stage, because perhaps something could have been written into the contract that would have said if certain events happen, because a lot of times these types of, M&A transactions have clawbacks, or they have,
Absolutely.
different milestones that have to be met that impact payouts and adjustments to prices. And so, like in your situation, maybe if we had been involved earlier on, we would have seen some of those things that maybe we could have suggested.
Right. And if
Yeah,
nothing else, just been a sounding board, you know.
exactly.
Oftentimes business owners are really good at what they're good at, but structuring a sale or a purchase might not be that.